Yesterday I completed my first Beyblade X tournament. I had so much fun I decided to start a channel to document my journey through the Beyblade world. For my first episode, I want to go over the combos that I encountered as well as the combos I personally used and do a couple test launches here and there. Before we begin, a little history with myself and Beyblades. I grew up launching battling tops with my friends, neighbors, schoolmates. Actually, my first Beyblade, which sadly I no longer own, was a remote-controlled Dragoon V. The launcher was this gun-shaped launcher. The trigger actually controlled the bit piece that would actually rotate left and right depending on how you would trigger the action. And in battles, you can control the direction in which the Beyblade would spin. There were a couple different versions, but I had Dragoon V. Towards the end, as the power was starting to diminish, I would outspin my opponents by holding onto the trigger and having Dragoon V continue to just mosey around. But since then, I've collected Metal Fight, Plastic, Heavy Metal System, of course Burst, and definitely X. So let's get into the combos. So my first combo was Phoenix Wing 360 point. So Phoenix Wing would get a few X-rail rides, and my point with Phoenix Wing was to try to just get that one or two hits as the opponent Beyblade was towards the middle to knock them into the extreme zone. Towards the end, it would just end up at what point does, just end up in the middle. My next combo was Cobalt Dragoon on 560 Low Rush. The reason why I chose 560 Low Rush was because I feel Elevate is a little too risky, and I did want him to just be more aggressive. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Just really strong launches. I would get 3 or 4 good hits right into the extreme zone. And finally, of course, no deck is complete without Wizard Rod 960 Orb. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Obviously, Wizard Rod is just the stamina beast, and he would always be my last Beyblade on the 3v3 format that we were competing in. Now, let me show you what a Cobalt Dragoon versus Phoenix Wing looks like. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Right into the extreme zone. Let me try that again. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. If I couldn't get those really strong hits with Dragoon, he would just get outspin because Low Rush's stamina is really bad. Yep, outspun. Now, I did go up against some Wizard Rods like with Dragoon, so let's see. I will launch Wizard Rod first. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Of course, Wizard Rod. After the tournament, we had a for fun style format, double elimination, and I stuck around. So my GOAT for that was, my for fun combo was this Golem Rock on 660 under needle. Super fun, really hilarious. Let's do some launches. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. I'll put him like against Phoenix Wing. Gosh, that point is just too good. But when this would hit, it would hit so hard, it was hilarious. Rock Golem up against Cobalt Dragoon. Oh, it burst. He burst. And that's the thing with Underneedle, because it doesn't have that extra grip onto the blade, he would burst super easily. And finally, Rock Golem versus Wizard Rod. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. As I was launching Rock Golem with Underneedle, I noticed how he would tend to try to do a lot of upper hits, which people have found out that Rock Golem is pretty good with those upper hits, those slanted lines. Obviously, nothing can really outspin Wizard Rod. The last combo I used during the fun tournament was Buster Dran, obviously on 160, though this time I put him on Wedge. I have a story about Wedge. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. When it comes to defense and stamina, Rock Golem is just a beast. Let's do one more launch. This time shooting Rock Golem first. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. And then Buster Dran, 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Man, Buster Dran gets those hits right as they're on the point right here. He just knocks everything right into the pockets. I actually came in 4th place on this tournament, but in the end, I just had a lot of fun and I really look forward to more tournaments. Though, next time I'm gonna have more footage of my battles and just really go over more in detail my combos. Now, story time about that wedge bit I was telling you about earlier. One of the bladers that I was up against was using Shark Edge on 360, but he put wedge on it because I think it was the last bit he was able to use that wouldn't, duplicate on the 3v3 format. So this Shark Edge was just running all over the place with the wedge bit, and so I decided for the fun tournament I wanted to put wedge on the Buster Dran. So for the next video I want to replicate that Shark Edge combo and put him up against some really high powerful combos as well. But the future of this channel, I really want to do testings, unboxings. I have some blades on pre-order. As they come in, we'll test them out, pit them up against some meta combos, rogue combos, and the like. Personally, I've been a big fan of Rock Golem, especially on the Underneedle. He comes with Underneedle. It's just that 660 ratchet just like gives him the extra push that he needs. I originally had him on low flat just to kind of give him that extra attacking power, but it didn't really work out in my testing. So what's some of the favorite combos that you've used that are rogue or kind of like not off meta combos? So thanks for following me on this Beyblade journey, and until next time, I'll see you later.